as a patient. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
Okay guys, the first thing we've got to do, because on this kit we got to start building the fuselage and the cockpit first. So the fuselage, this section has to go together like that. Then the cockpit, which will be connected, I assume, to that part, if I'm not mistaken, will go complete into there, and then you start building the rest of the plane around it. But the inside here has to go a particular grey, so I must prime this stuff first before I start putting it together. As you can see over there, you got to first put the fuselage together with those two parts, then you got to assemble all of that, and all of that's got to go together. The engine part, I'll get to that later, when the engine part will go on. I think it's over there, but that I'll get to later. That I'm not going to be too bothered right now with. This is the particular primer I'm using. This is the grey. I believe it's a light grey. You get this in white as well. In South Africa we pay 130 Rand for a tin, so that's not very expensive in America. Unfortunately, this particular tin is almost finished. I just hope it gives me enough to prime this part. Okay guys, at least that managed to get that done, so I'm going to let that dry before I move it. When I come back, I'll be finding the next part, the little pieces that's got to go in there. Prime that before I spray that black. I think it is, at least it looks like it's supposed to be black. So I'll get to that now. Be back in a second. Okay guys, all this stuff eventually has to be primed. So instead of priming a little bit and getting overspray on the other stuff, I'm just going to prime the whole area, get everything done one go. Because the parts I need to spray black is that one, and there's another one. I can't remember where I saw it now, looking on the instructions. What did it say it was? That one over there, I believe it is. So those two have to go together onto the fuselage while I start with that part. Normally I would build the whole cockpit area and then build the plane around it. This one you build the plane and then you put the cockpit in from the bottom. Okay, I'm going to now prime all of this one go. Okay guys, that tin is almost finished. I'm going to let this dry and then do the other side. Okay guys, be back now. Okay guys, the color we're going to start off with is this one by TAMIYA. it is, don't know if this will focus, there we go, XF19 Sky Grey. This is going to be on the inside of the cockpit area, on the inside of here, and on certain parts like this wall that goes on here, so some of those parts will have that as well. But I'll show you a little bit of this painting of these parts. Those parts I'll have to figure out exactly which is which and paint them all individually. So anyway guys, let's quickly paint those, and then I'll get to do the rest of the painting once I'm off camera, because I'm not 100% sure which part that has to go on. So here we go. Okay guys, don't know if you can see the difference between the grey there and the light grey. It is slightly different. Okay, well, we got that part done. When I come back, we'll be painting the certain parts here. I think it's that one and that one we'll be painting black. Once that's done, we can take all the parts which we need, like the parts which I'm going to spray, like these ones. Once they're all sprayed and dry, I'm going to cut them off, and then we can change over to the black. Anyway guys, let me quickly do all of that, and I'll be back now. See you soon. Okay guys, we're going to paint a couple of little gadgets. Sorry for the noise. Let's get started. Okay guys, by turning this gadget I got a little bit out of camera, sorry about that. Those are the couple of gadgets which have to go into the cockpit, which I have to do first. So guys, I'm going to now let that dry and be back now. Okay guys, first step, we got to assemble those two parts without gluing it. Okay, so here's the first one. And that's the second one. difficult to see exactly how this one's got to go. Okay, yeah, and that's got to go. Oops. It's going to go like that. Okay. So that's going to go into there. That's going to go on like that. Okay, so I can put that piece aside. Next part is these two. Unfortunately, I don't have any masking tape here because I've got to mask them together as I go along gluing it. So I'll be back now. Okay guys, the front of the plane you have to put in 45 to 50 grams of weight. So I'm going to put that behind this wall over here to hide it. Hopefully I'll be able to get something to put in there. But the first thing we've got to do is clip these little tabs off. Okay, I'll trim off later with a knife. Now these two must go together. Once this is all glued together, then I've got to mask off from the bottom, and this top area must go black. At least that's the way it looks like. All this I can just wipe down later with a cloth. It's a little bit dusty, but since I'm not painting now, it doesn't really matter. Got to go in there. That's got to go in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape one part, tape the back part, and then glue this section. And hopefully it will dry pretty good. And also, when I spray that, this will get some touch-ups. So I'm not too bothered about that. That's got to go in like that. And into here. And there I go, drop the stupid little thing. Okay, so let me get some tape. Now I like to use this tape because it's cheap. My proper masking tape, the TAMIYA one, I don't want to use too much of that if I can help it, because it's expensive. That's why you'll see me when I mask. I hate it when that happens. When I mask a plane, I'll mask the area with that tape. So let's say like that. I'll mask it with that tape, and then I'll come around the edges with this tape because it's cheaper and I don't have to worry about it replacing it every now and then because it's cheap. Just going to to Pick and Pay. That's a shopping complex here, and I just go buy myself some more. That other stuff I can only get it at the hobby shop. And of course that works out much more expensive. Okay, I've got the front piece nicely lined up. Now I must put this piece in to here. Get it in the holes. here. Get that all in there, get the back piece done. Get the tape out. Put the back one in place again, that's popped out. Okay, now all I have to do is hold that together and apply the glue. That now can move. I'm not sure exactly how this is supposed to go. I think it's supposed to go something like that. But that I'll sort out later. Okay. First things first, let's get that down there. Get some pieces of tape torn. Just put it onto a paint bottle. So once I'm done, I can just apply this over it. Now this is quick drying cement, but I'm going to glue it and then put the tape on to hold it in place just in case. It doesn't dry as quick as it's supposed to, and somehow it pulls loose. Okay guys, I'm going to let that a little bit dry quickly and I'll be back now. See you now. Okay, hopefully I've got the top done. Now it's just a matter of doing the bottom. Okay, well guys, this is the first time I'm doing it with this particular method. I would actually prefer to use the other glue, but I've seen people do it this particular way on build, so I'm trying it to see if I can get this glue to go in nicely. And see if it works. I've got a nice Tomcat which I still got to build. I want to get my building skills for that one just right, because that one I want perfect. Okay, once I'm satisfied with this middle section is done, then I will glue the front section and the back section. Okay guys, that's the fuselage coming together. I'm just going to leave that for now so it can dry. Be back now. Okay guys, this is the next part. This is the glue I normally like to use. So that one, and those are the parts I need, and that's the direction I need that in, so let's get started. Okay, that's how that one's got to go. Okay, that's the first little part. Now this must go onto there. I hope this is coming out nice. Go in there, and this must go in there. Just does not want to cooperate. Okay, this has officially been a pain in the backside. Oh well guys, you get the idea. I don't want to waste more video time. Be back now. Okay guys, now I've got to put all those parts together. Once I've done that, these two little top parts have to be painted black. So, yeah. Okay, now this one over here must get glued onto that. What's over there? Come on, don't do this. It doesn't want to go into the freaking hole. Ah, and there goes the camera. Okay guys, it looks like I just got it. When I come back, I'll be painting those little pieces black. Be back now. Okay guys, I'm now going to continue with this little part here. I'm just going to cut these two parts off. That would be that one and that one. There we go. Found them. Okay, those are the last two parts I'm going to do today. Yeah, that is the right way. It's got to go in. And that doesn't want to go in. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, got that one in. Okay, there's damn camera. I wish this camera would focus already. There's two reasons why I'm going to finish off now. One, to give all this time to dry, and two, it's getting a little bit late. And my battery's running out. Okay, that one's done. And the next one's got to go into the side console. And that's got to be pretty flat, so I just got to quickly trim it. Sorry guys, this camera's really irritating me tonight. Quickly put the last part on. If the camera will focus. There we go guys, that part is now done, except for the decals that's got to go on. That I'll be doing a bit later. So guys, once I come back, I'll be finishing off the fuselage, and then we can, damn camera. When I come back, we'll be finishing, as I say, the fuselage, and then we will be applying these parts to the bottom of the aircraft and getting that done. Yeah, and the next part is putting that in place. Once everything's in place, then we just got to paint this area black. Just as I say, I still got to glue that front piece and the back piece. I might do that off camera. It's just trimming and making everything look nice. Anyway guys, that's it for now. Be back later. Okay guys, the next part is supposed to be the assembly of the engines over here, but I'm not in the mood to do the painting of all these parts tonight, so instead I'm going to skip that stage and all of this, and I'm going to go straight over there we go, to this part over here and start assembling the wings. Because what I want to do is on the bottom of the plane, if the thing will stay focused, the bottom of the plane I had to re-scrub the lines. Now I want to assemble everything so I can prime it. So I first want to put the wings on, glue all the tail parts on, then prime it. Then I've got to come from the bottom piece here, mask all this off, paint all of this. Then I can put the bottom pieces in here and finish off the plane, and then mask whatever I have to off and start painting the camo colors. So that's how far I'm with this part. And the seam line, I had to sand it down and just re-scrub the lines. Okay, I don't have a proper scribing tool, so I just used a knife and cut slits, and hopefully it'll look alright. So when I come back, we'll be assembling these wings, putting all the parts on and getting the wing parts done. So guys, I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, here's the bottom and top of the wings. This is the bottom. That's got to go into place like that, and that is the top. So I will show you the assembly of the first wing and do the second one off camera. Okay guys, that's stupid camera doesn't want to stay in focus. That's the too much. That's the top off of the wing. Now I've got to just figure out which is the bottom part. I believe, yeah, that looks like the right half. You try to keep this as flat as possible when I cut it off, and as even with the edge of the wing as possible. Okay, that seemed to come out pretty good. That's now got to go together like that. Nice thing is the joint areas down here are the slots all these different parts, so you don't have to worry about filling them. The only thing is, I thought they would have little holes which would go in to show you in the right spot, but they don't seem to have them. And if they do have them, they're not working properly. Okay guys, that's the wing so far. Now we just got to get some glue in the right spots. So check like that. Okay, along there, along the inside here, inside there, along that piece, and along this edge here. I prefer this glue. Doing. Okay, now to get this in position. Okay guys, there we go, the wing is now together. That will go into place over there like that. Okay, when I come back, we'll be getting to the next part of the wing. By that time, the other wing will be done. I'm just going to put that down and give it a little bit of time to dry. Okay, guys, be back now. Okay, guys, the next part is gluing this stuff onto the bottom. So that part's got to go there with these couple of little metal mountings. So the first one I'm going to glue on is this one. Just got to figure out which way it's got to go again. Yeah, that looks like the right way. This one I'm going to put on the bottom of the missile rack. Next one, just going to lay the glue down inside here. Like this. And same with the final one. Okay guys, and the last part I want to put on is this one here. This back piece over here doesn't connect to to anything, so it's just along here. Oops. It went to the wrong place. Okay, that went a bit skew. Not serious. And there we go. That piece is finally in place. What I should have maybe done was put it in place and use this instead of this one, but not serious. Okay, now I've got to look for one part which I forgot to look for, which is E40. Okay, I found it. To go into, yeah, looks like there. It's got to go into there. Yeah. Not flat. Okay, this must go in there. Okay, so I'll show you how this is supposed to go. Anyway guys, I think that's correct. I can't see nicely on the screen. Okay, I think that's how that's got to go. Anyway guys, I'll be back now. Okay guys, the next piece I'm going to put together is the rear wing section. I'm not 100% sure what they call this particular wing part. Well, let me just put it this way, I have no idea what they call it. Its actual name is it's a stabilizer, or I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put this part of the aircraft together, since this one is basically everything. I've got to put glue on all the surfaces, not like the wings where there's parts where you don't need. This one needs glue everywhere. open. Okay guys, that's that part. Next I've got to find the two stabilizers, the two wings that go on the side here. Glue them in together, and once that's glued, then I can put them on the sides and get everything ready to go into place. And this one of course goes the wrong way around. This one goes over there like that. That particular one goes into position over there. Anyway guys, that is what the cockpit looks like so far. I've just got these little gadgets on the side here still to put in place. That goes into the plane through the bottom slot over here, but I don't want to put that in until I prime the top and painted this. Then I'll put that in, put the bottom piece in, and then prime the bottom. Okay guys, I'll be back now. Okay guys, the next part is putting these two together. They will sit then on the side of the plane like that. Okay guys, that's that one done. And when they glue together, they'll glue together like that. The rear aileron, I think that's what that's called. Anyway guys, that's that part for now. I'm going to do the other half off camera. So I'll see you now. Okay guys, the next part I'm going to do is apply the tail part onto there. So let's quickly get the glue into place. Go. That's now in place. The next part will be the two wings. You've got to go in like that. Okay guys, I'll do this wing on the camera, the other side I will do off camera. Okay guys, that's it for now. I'll be back now. Okay guys, so you can see the two wings are on and the back part, they're busy drying. I'm pretty happy with it so far. The next part I'm going to start with is the engine assembly, and then of course I'll be painting that once the whole engine's put together. So this can go off to one side. I'm going to get all the parts for the engines, and then we can start assembling the engines. The painting of the engines I will do once they're assembled, but that will be for another video. Anyway guys, I'll be back now with all the engine parts, and then we can quickly assemble them, and then we can paint them later. But be back now. Okay guys, we now got to put the engine parts together. As normal, I'm only going to do one. The other one I will do off camera. Okay guys, I just realized these have to be painted, and if I glue it in place it's not going to be able to be painted, so I'm quickly going to paint these off camera. Be back now. Stupid camera. Okay guys, I finished putting this one together off camera. I don't know how nicely you can see. It's the paint color which I put in there. I forget what it's called. It is metallic grey. This one over here. So I've painted that on the inside there to almost by hand. Once this goes together, you really won't be seeing much in there, even though you won't see it. It is done, painted the way it's supposed to be painted. Those two go together like that. This is actually pretty simple to assemble. It goes together like that. And this one over here, I get some glue around this edge here. The little triangle type gadgets, which you can see they go towards the inside like that. In this part here, just put some glue in there like that. There's 2 tabs on each side, and that goes into place like that. And then once this part is painted and this side is painted, this goes into there like that. Okay, there's some crap here I just quickly want to clean off. All of this detail, of course, you won't see any of it. Okay, once you put that in, that will go inside there. And this cover will come over here, like that. Once you look in there, you won't really see the paint colors all that well. And then there's a round little cover, which I haven't taken off yet. And then that will of course go over like that. And that will complete the engine assembly. Once that's done, then that goes on top of the aircraft, and that's that. So anyway guys, put that stuff aside. And those are the 2 engine pods. Now they've got to be painted XF56 on the inside here. Then this part here must be XF16. This ring over here must be X10, X11, X1, and then this piece here is FX56 again. Maybe I shouldn't have glued that in place yet. Oh well, it's not that serious. You won't see it once it's inside the engine bay, so I'm not too bothered about that. Might not even paint those areas, because as you can see, once this goes into there, you're not going to see very much through this gap. All of this inside here is going to be covered by this part here. So not much you're going to see of it. The only way you would have seen something was if the engine pod could actually be open for maintenance, then you would see a lot of this stuff. But since this goes over like that, you're not going to see very much inside there, so I'm not going to be too bothered about how nice it looks. But anyway, that's for later on. We're not going to be too bothered with those things now. Okay guys, I'll see you now. Okay guys, next part I'm going to do is just quickly glue these in place. Once everything's done, once the engine pods are in place, I think I'm going to prime this. I've just got these little gadgets still to do here, but that will be for later on. I'm not going to do them now. Just quickly want to glue the tail pieces in place, and then I'm going to put everything aside until tomorrow. So just quickly put some glue on the edge of this. Put one in place. And this is the final one. And if I can get it into the hole, there we go. Okay guys, the Warthog is starting to look like an attack aircraft. All that she still needs is her engine pods, which will go on there like that, and she's starting to look like the tank killer which she is. Anyway guys, the engine pods, as I say, I've first got to paint these parts here. Then I've got to paint the inside parts here. Once all that's done, then I can finally glue those into place there. Thinking about not painting most of this inside stuff because, well, frankly, once all this is in place, as you can see, you're not really going to see most of that. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do there yet. But once I do, I will let you know. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. See you later. Okay, guys, well, that's everything for now. The wings and stuff are all in place. The engines are assembled. Now the final touches must be done on here and then glued into place. So I've still got all of this to do, but that will be for the next video. I did glue some small little parts on top here, and I assembled and glued the gun into place over here. So that's all now done, but still quite a bit of work ahead. As I say, next I'm going to start painting the engines and get them all put together. Once that's done, then I've just got to try and mask off the engines so I don't get spray going in from the back and here on the front. Once that's all put together, then I've just got to glue that all onto the aircraft and prime it. But anyway guys, that will be for another video. I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far, and I will see you in the next one. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video, a thumbs up if you don't. I'll appreciate it if you leave a comment and give me some little tips if you've got something that you think could help me. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Live long and prosperous, and happy modeling. Cheers.